Hello friends, today in mathematics I will be looking at second derivative or second differential coefficient, which is this, the square y over the x square. So I'll be looking at this question, 4x raised to the power of 3 minus 5x raised to the power of 2 plus 8. So the question says we should find the square y over the x square and the y over the x all square. So now looking at these two things, one would think that they are the same. They are not the same. This is actually second derivative of a function, but this one is the first derivative squared. So there are two different things. Now I will use this example to differentiate the two. Now if I have to find to solve this, I'm going to get the first derivative, which is the y over the x. This is the first derivative. I'm going to differentiate this function. So to differentiate this function, remember our formula for differentiation. Our formula. So I'm going to use it to differentiate this. So to differentiate 4x raised to the power of 3, it's going to be 4 times 3 times 4, that is 12. Then x. Then 3 minus 1 is 2. Then minus. I'll differentiate this one as well. 2 times 5 is 10. X. 2 minus 1 is 1. So x raised to the power of 1 is 1. Then to differentiate a constant is always 0. So differentiating 8 is 0. Now this is the first derivative. Now second differential coefficient, to get the second differential coefficient or second derivative, which is the square y over the x square. So I'm going to differentiate this function for the second time. So doing that, I'll have the square y over the x square. So this is going to be, I'll differentiate this. 2 times 12 is going to give me 24x. Then 2 minus 1 is 1. So x raised to the power of 1 is x. So differentiating this term is going to be 24x. Then minus, I'll differentiate 10x. Remember that the power of x here is 1. 1 times 10 is 10. Then 1 minus 1 is 0. So it's going to give me 10x raised to the power of 0. So x raised to the power of 0 in indices is 1, because anything raised to the power of 0 is 1. So 1 times 10 is 10. So this is the second derivative now, which is this. Now this is actually different from this, as I said earlier. So for you to get this, you consider the first derivative. You bring out the first derivative, which is 12x squared minus 10x. You square it. So this second one is going to be the y over the x is going to be 12. That is the first derivative. That's square. The first derivative, which is 12x squared minus 10x raised to the power of 2. That is square. So if you like, you can expand this, but this and this are not the same. They are two different things. This is the second derivative or second differential coefficient. Thank you for watching. Thank you.